My name is DAVION Taylor. I'm a South Pike native. I'm from Magnolia, Mississippi, and I play for the Philadelphia Eagles right now. And my biggest purpose of just coming back and giving back to the community is, growing up, one of the biggest things I wanted to do was to go to a lot of camps and go to meet a lot of NFL players. And now since I'm in a position to give back, I wanted to come back and give back to the kids. So my 2-day camp, first day, the kindergarten through 6th grade, one thing I wanted to emphasize with them is having fun with the game of football. Those guys, they're still learning the fundamentals, they're still learning how to actually play, but I wanted to emphasize that they can have fun with the game as well. So yesterday with the kids, the kindergarten through 6th grade, I made sure that they was coming together, they was having fun. They also was competing against each other, because one thing about this, while you're having fun, you can also compete and you can make each other better. So I was just super excited that they had went well. And today I had the 7 through 12 graders. And one thing I wanted to emphasize with them was having good fundamentals and making sure that they was doing everything the correct way. I also wanted to make sure that I shared my story on me not playing high school football and how my journey to the NFL. My journey to the NFL was a little different from others. By me not playing high school football, my ground was a little different, my mindset was a little different. And since I didn't play high school football and had to go try out, I had to realize I had to do everything the hard way, the long way. And one thing about these kids now, the 7th through 12th graders, they probably don't have the same religion I have. So they're able to play on Friday nights. They're able to play their 11th and 12th grade year, something I wasn't able to do. And they're able to get a scholarship coming out of high school. So one thing I wanted to emphasize is make sure, I talked to some of the guys after the camp, make sure with everything they do, go to 110%. Because me personally, I've been injured and everything. So one thing about my injuries taught me is you never know when an injury is gonna come. You never know what's gonna happen in your life. So you have to prepare. You never wanna get to the point that you think that you would have regret. So I don't never want to end the football. I told them I wanted to emphasize that they never want to just have any regret, because whenever that day they can be done playing football, I want them to be okay, I'm done playing football. I feel satisfied with what I did, and I feel good about the performance I put on throughout my years. I never want to get to the point where they thinking about oh man, I wish I would have did this better, I wish I would have did that better. Because at the end of the day, you never know when it's going to happen. So that day, that rep you might take off, and next rep you might tear something. You never know. So each rep I wanted to emphasize they were competing. And another thing about the high school, I wanted to make sure they was having fun as well. Because the game of football, it has to be fun. If it's not fun, it'll be miserable the whole time. So one thing I want to emphasize, competing, calling each other out, doing these things, it makes it fun. It makes them want to come out and want to compete and want to continue to work out. One thing about the end, even though they was tired, towards the end, I can just see their competitive spirit come picking up more and more. They started pointing people out. I was telling them it was time to go. They was telling me, no, one more rep. They just kept asking me to get those reps. That's one thing I wanted to see, and one thing I wanted to emphasize is you can compete, but you can have fun as well. So I just wanted to continue to give back to my community. Next year, I wanted to be bigger and better. I want to bring in more NFL guys. I want to bring in more guys that can help out throughout the community, because the little kids, they see in there, they see hope. They see people from their communities or communities around them, and each coach had a different story. Each coach had a different journey, but each coach had adversity. It wasn't easy for any coach. I can promise you that it took them a long time to make it to where they're at. But at the end of the day, I wanted the 3 things I would emphasize is having faith not only in yourself, and having faith in God, that God is with you the whole way, and remaining humble throughout the whole process, because things can be taken away from you like that. So me personally, I never think I'm better than nobody. I probably talk a little noise, but I never think I'm better than that person. I just want to compete and just show and just work and just show. And I don't have to talk. My work will do it all by itself. The last thing I told him was just never giving up, because me personally, I was spending the times when I first went to Colorado, everything was hard. I wasn't used to the D1 program. I wasn't used to playing the position I was playing. So everything was a little bit hard for me. Sometimes I was long way from home. I should come back home. But as the time went on, I came out a better person. I made it all throughout the adversity, and I promise you, it had made me a better person. So that's how next year and these years to come, I want to continue to do this camp. I want to keep on making it bigger and bigger and bigger. So one day I can have the whole Mississippi maybe down here. So I just want to keep on just doing this for my community, keep on doing this for everybody else. So it just it can just give them and show them that they can be successful, and hopefully help them to be successful.